Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. So how often do you guys hear it's not what you said, it's how you said it? So in this video, what you're going to see is why this woman cries. This woman wants to attract certain type of men. So he said this is the thing that you need to do if you want those type of men.
Light-skinned shorty who is on the end is mumbling and she is very prudish. Okay? Any response?
I think he's probably talking to me.
Yeah.
I'm not prudish. All right, you can say whatever. Think what you want about me. It
Okay.
doesn't really make a difference. I've said, obviously, you guys have made your point that you think I'm a prude. But, a lot of people do think it's very respectable to have saved yourself for this long. So, I think,
I would
and it's
say,
not like it's not like, I'm disgusting. I don't think I'm disgusting looking. So
I would say this about, let's just grant it to you. Let's say that it's real, that you truly are a virgin, right? I would say that for you being a virgin,
I could prove it to you.
I got you. Look, I'll say this because you said that it's respectable. I would say this: for you being a virgin and having sexual temperance, that is very respectable.
It is.
But the fact that you're 34 years old and you're still a virgin and you're unmarried, and you haven't found anyone to commit to you and someone that you want the committance from that isn't respectable. Because the reason why it's not respectable is because you only got 80% of your eggs are already gone. So you say that you holding on to your value, but your value, and you are holding on it from a sexual standpoint. Yes, you're a virgin. No one clap cheeks. That's good, right? I'm not trying to promote for you to be having your cheeks clapped. No, keep it unclapped. No applause, right? Keep it unclapped. But the not respectable part is that you should have found the man, and you should be, and you believe in, you're Catholic, as you said. You know that you're put on this planet to procreate and to be by a man's side, and you know that a woman's place is by a man's side. You know these things.
Why are you pretending like I'm unmarried by choice?
So you're saying that you're unmarried not by choice?
Yeah, I would love more than anything to have already been married and have 5 kids.
Got you. That's the thing. So something must be missing. So
I don't know. I don't think it's me.
And it kind of goes like this. Here's some game, right? Because I like to give ladies game when these conversations get a little bit touchy-feely, right?
Do you guys think it's a problem for a woman to be 34 and then she's still a virgin? So basically what she's saying, she haven't found a man to get married yet, so she's not gonna blame herself for it.
So you're picky. Granted, I know you're picky. Obviously, you don't want guys that's 5'8". You're talking about his height, so therefore,
picky, a little bit, not that picky, because if you say my ex,
a little bit,
like, I don't
it's an
get
understatement.
No, but right?
I know that you're picky because you haven't had sex yet, which is good. That means that your morals is high. You have great qualities about your character. You got kudos to you, right? And I have an aunt. She's gonna die a virgin. She's like 68 or something like that.
That's gonna be you.
Yeah. Probably will, but hopefully not, right? Hopefully you can find a man. So here's some games here, right? So women, what they do is they advertise themselves to attract qualified mates to them, right? So the fact that you want a relationship and you want marriage with a man, but you haven't found a man that you would want a relationship from, means that you're not attracting the men that you truly want and desire. Make sense?
You should say that, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying that you want to look at it from that standpoint because men pitch themselves. For example, let's say hypothetical. Let's say if he's having a problem getting girls, well, I'm saying like, okay, you need to work on your approach since men are the ones that slide in DMs. Men are the ones that normally approach women and walk up to them. Well, maybe you need to work on your confidence, get in the gym and accomplish some goals so you can become more confident and more competent and everything can just work better for you. Because since you have to approach girls, he needs to work on himself. We would all say that, right? If he couldn't attract girls.
Yeah, sure.
We got to say the same thing if the woman can't advertise herself in a way to attract the men that she wants. So that means that you got to work on self, right?
So what would you suggest?
First suggestion, like what she does, she said that she's a bodybuilder. She's always in the gym. First thing, you got to get in the gym, because from a man's point of view, beauty is your most valuable agency.
I will say attractiveness when it comes is not my problem.
Well, I'll tell you. I'll truthfully tell you.
Can I?
Sure, go ahead.
I know what you're saying about the gym, because, like, you know, men want a woman that will want to keep themselves clean, keep themselves healthy, you know, want to work on themselves. Yeah. I just want to say that.
Wait, that's all you had?
Yeah, I just wanted to say.
So, and this is what I'm saying.
The part about being attractive is just that's not my issue.
I'm not saying that.
Well, I'm just saying that I've never had a problem with, someone telling me, well, if you looked this way, then I would be more attracted to you.
I'm not saying that. I'll break it down in a way where you could truly understand. Let's just speak about men first.
She's saying attracting the man is not a problem. So she knows deep down there is something that she has to work on, but she refusing to accept it. She refusing to make that change. So she just gonna keep going on it like there's nothing wrong with her. She's a perfect 10. But let's keep listening.
So men, we are born without any we're not born with any sexual value. We have zero sexual value when we're born. Just like she said, she broke up with her guy because, he was maybe cute, but he was inadequate. He didn't have any motivation or ambition, so he wasn't really making money. He had none of that manly, oomph in him. So she was like, I got rid of him.
He was 15.
But they started when they were young, but it ended when I was 18 or 17.
I was 18. He was
17.
16, turning 17.
Super young. So even at that super young age, women still look for certain things. They know it's embedded in you. It's in your nature. You want a man that's doing better than you, like the 4 things you said. So since a man is born without any sexual value, he has to go out there and create his sexual value. It's up to a woman. She's born with her sexual value. It's up to her to preserve her sexual value. Now, you preserved your sexual value as far as not having sex. But as far as preserving your sexual value, as far as what are men attracted to sexually, well, we're attracted to women that are fully in shape. We like the Coke figure, small waist, wide hips, or if it ain't small waist, if it ain't wide hips, it's just like some type of curvature there, but it needs to be thin and healthy. That's what men are generally attracted to. Supermodels, thinner women, they get more options. More thicker women, they get less options. You got to think about it. The thicker the woman is, she's getting less options. Well, why is she getting less options, though, too?
I think this is... you're trying to say that a person... it's not completely just based on an initial attraction. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that, because a lot of it is based on initial attraction, because I can walk into a room and I can be on a date with somebody, and if I not attracted to them when I first look at the way they walk or their hands or the way that they walk into a room, my opinion's probably not going to change.
I got you. And I'm also saying this, though.
But
go ahead,
I just want to finish my point.
Sure.
But it's like, I get what you're saying to a certain degree, but also... You can't put all your eggs in that basket, because not really. That's
the only basket you have.
Yes, but I've gone on a lot.
Let me repeat that again. Look,
right?
So look.
It's not the only basket I have.
I'll repeat it again. It truly is. Look,
it's the only basket that
no,
matters
it's not,
to men.
because I can confidently tell you.
Like he just said, real quick. Just listen real quick. I'll say it one more time concisely. It's the only box. It's the only box that matters. That's the only basket that matters to men. So men, we have a lot of boxes that we can elevate in, because women are attracted to a multitude of things. You like him tall, strong, masculine, dominant, assertive. You like him good looking, smelling good.
Dress nice,
being able to convey himself and hold the conversation and make you feel the vibes. So a man can, if he's not doesn't meet the height requirement, well, he can elevate by going to the gym, getting a better physical structure. He can elevate by talking to more girls and building up that confidence and learning ways to convey himself to a woman to make her feel all bubbly and giggly. So he can elevate on different levels. But that's because women are complex creatures because they're attracted to so many things, which means that we can upgrade on many different things. But what are men attracted to? Only your looks. Only your looks. So that means that that's your only basket. That's the only elevation. You probably never heard the truth, but this podcast, No Fugazee, so we got to keep it real. So I'm telling you, please just take it. I'm just telling you this. If you work on that, you will attract more mates. Now, it may not, of course, there's going to be more mates and it may be guys that you really don't want, but still it's going to be more. You'll have different guys to then choose from. And it may be the guy of your dreams.
I can't get on that train because you're trying.
Well, if you don't want to get on that train, I'm not telling you anything.
You're literally, yes,
you look fine. You're 34 years old. You're light skinned. You got long hair. I'm sure guys are attracted to you physically, but I'm telling you, but that's the only thing you can elevate. That's the only thing you can elevate.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
Oh.
That's okay.
Do you want a hug?
Take your time.
This is crazy. She just don't want to hear the truth. So for us, man, the first thing that we see when we see a woman is the looks. We don't know anything about you. That's all we can see, the looks. And then later on, we get to know stuff about you. But the first thing that we see is just a look. Now look at her. He's trying to help her, but instead of her accepting it, she's crying instead. Now let's see what happened next.
It's fine.
Free hugs.
No, he's basically just telling you that.
In a man's eyes, your value is tied to your beauty.
I have no value because I'm not her size.
No, he's not saying that.
Yeah,
No,
that is exactly what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying because you're trying to say that I can't attract the right man because I'm not small enough.
no.
That is not what he said. All he's saying is if maybe she lose a couple pounds, she's going to attract more men, and he is not lying. Right now at her size, she's still attracting men, or maybe not the men that she probably looking for. But sometimes, you know, the truth hurts, but the truth will always stay the truth. But let's keep listening.
He's saying what he's saying.
That's exactly what he's saying.
He's saying.
I could tell her what I'm saying. Let me just tell you. Let me just tell you what I'm saying.
I would let her explain it from
my looks are everything, right? So they're the only thing that matters, right?
That isn't what I said.
They're the thing that matters first and foremost.
That isn't what I said.
For men. Right.
But that isn't. I'm speaking specifically to a certain thing, right? So I said that women advertise themselves. Women don't normally walk up to men, lots of men, and approach them. You don't walk up to every guy you see that's attractive and approach them. The man, and not only that, you would respect it more if a man would approach you. So men approach and women advertise themselves. So from that standpoint, since you're not meeting certain guys, right? So let me finish. Since you're not attracting certain guys that meets your qualifications, that you would want to even have them guys get down on one knee to marry you, if you're not meeting those guys, that means that you need to change something about yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So the one thing that I need to change, you're saying, is just to lose weight.
I'm saying the one thing you need to change is to lose weight and to get in the gym, and you will become more attractive to more men.
It's
based off of beauty.
But that's never been an issue
but
for me.
big is still beautiful.
But what I'm telling you, it is.
Not for a lot of men.
I don't want a man who's only going to judge me based on my size.
Okay, this is the thing that she doesn't understand. The first thing that we see, it's the looks. But she's refusing to accept the truth. That's the first. I don't know about you guys, but the first thing that I see when I see a woman is the look. But like I said, she's crying. She's acting like a baby. She don't want to accept the truth. Let's keep listening.
We don't want a man. Look, we don't look. You just called him short. We don't want a woman that's only gonna base us based off our height. I'm 6'4", he's 5'8". But you said that he's disqualified because he's 5'8".
I didn't judge his character.
But you judge his height and he doesn't qualify for you.
Okay, but that's.
But right now we're not talking about. He's trying to change the topic, right? So they're talking about looks, and now she's talking about character. So his height, that's his looks. That's a part of his looks, right? But she would not date him because of his height. So it's the same thing for men. A man might not want to date you because of your weight. So what's wrong with that? Let's keep listening.
And we're saying, but look, time out. The same way he doesn't qualify for you, with your figure, a lot of guys you won't qualify for. And that's what you have to realize.
But me as a person, I'm not going to qualify for a lot of guys because that's life.
You as a person, you're great. Let's just say you're a virgin. No, let's just say you're a virgin. Let's just grant it to you.
Me names.
No, we didn't call you any names. I didn't call you any names.
No,
I didn't call you any names. And real quick, you as a person, you have, let's just say you're a virgin. Let's say I believe it. You have sexual temperance.
Why would I lie about that?
That means that you have all these characteristic traits in you. That is very good. You're a person of high moral character. That's beautiful. What's on the inside is beautiful. But remember, you advertise yourself in men approach. So you want to display a beautiful outside. Just how beautiful you are on the inside, you want to display the outside. I'm not saying that you're not beautiful. I'm just saying that you can elevate yourself more.
He is saying be what you want to attract.
Exactly.
He's not saying that you have to lose. He's not saying that. Is you want a tall, and we're old heads. We're old heads. This is just a fact. I'm almost 40 and I have never been married. And I'm not fine with it, but what are you gonna do? So like for me, one of my things in being Hispanic and my grandma, mommy getting on me is, why are you not married? You're so pretty, mommy, because there's not really, men don't want to commit and they want girlfriend benefits without the commitment. And I ain't doing that.
At the end of the day, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
I played house for 10 years. So what he's saying. So it doesn't have anything to do with but but what he's saying is, and this is something that I understand exactly what they're saying. Because if I want to attract a man with money and all of that stuff, then I have to present myself as such. So like I'm almost 40. I can't compete with an 18-year-old. She could be my daughter. My daughter's 19. I can't compete with that. And I'm not. I cannot bear children. I can't have children. So men my age, they're going to look at that.
You got to be like, listen, little homie, I get a guac 3,000
what else
on
can
deck.
I offer? You know what I'm saying? I take care of, I'm petite. I don't work out, but you know what? I should work out. Why? Because I'm at that premenopausal stage in my life where I can gain weight. So taking care of myself physically will not only help me physically, emotionally, and mentally, right?
100%.
So it's not putting you down. It's
I'm uplifting you.
What you want.
No,
am.
It's not uplifting at all.
I gotta be honest.
The truth is uplifting.
You did it, but you did it wrong.
That's not the truth.
Because as women, they're emotional. Men are logical.
No, it's how he said it.
Yeah.
It's a delivery, right?
Yes, but not even. It's not even. But a lot of it is how you said it. Sure.
It's a delivery.
But it's not a. And you know that from speaking to women obviously are emotional and men are pretend not to be. But
we're emotional.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she said.
We're just less neurotic, meaning that we feel less negative emotions than women.
Do you guys think he was wrong for telling her, if you want to attract a certain type of man, this is what you have to do in order to get those type of men? I don't think he was wrong for telling her this is what you have to work on. The thing is, I think, like I said before, she probably don't like the way he said it. I think that's the problem. So make sure you guys comment down below what you think about this. I will leave the link down below if you guys want to see the whole conversation. There's some interesting stuff in there. You guys can go check it out. And as always, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time to watch your video. If you are new here, once again, welcome to the channel. And before you leave, don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting the like and the sub button if you haven't done so already. Listen, I'm out.